Yep, New Zealand is opening her border soon. Yeah, as announced by the COVID-19 response minister Chris Hipkins on 24th of November. It's not a new news, but I tell you why it's the right command to discuss the three phases of the opening and the public health protocols that will be followed with you guys, because a lot of you have been asking me when is New Zealand going to open her borders so that you can reunite with your families overseas, and so that business can start up again, and overseas students stocked outside of New Zealand can once come back again. So all of that will be happening soon, following the announcement released by Chris Hipkins, that's New Zealand COVID-19 response minister. So yep, okay, the opening of New Zealand border will follow 3 stages, and this will commence by next year 2022. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be this year. You still have to do your Christmas wherever you are. So this arrangement will lead to the removal of managed isolation or quarantine for most travelers, but a mandatory 7 days isolation for people who are not required to be in the mandatory isolation, that's MIQ, is still a requirement. So the first stage of the border reopening will happen by mid-January at 11:59, Sunday 16th 2022. Fully vaccinated and other eligible travelers from Australia can enter New Zealand without staying in managed isolation, but home isolation is still a requirement. And the second category of people, that's the stage 2 of the reopening, will happen by mid-February at 11:59:13 February. All vaccinated Kiwis and other eligible travelers in all the parts of the world outside Australia will be able to return to New Zealand. And the 3rd stage is a stage that concerns most of my subscribers. Fully vaccinated foreign travelers cannot enter New Zealand to catch up with their families, for business, for tourist purpose, and airline, airport, tourism industry, everything will start recouping again. So it's a good news for people that have been overseas hoping to come and study here, or hoping to come and visit or do business or any other thing. So what are the public health protocols that are required for this reopening? Actually, he listed a number of them. The first one is that the traveler will require a negative pre-departure COVID-19 test. The second is that they would present a proof that they are fully vaccinated from where they're coming from before entering New Zealand. And the third is that the traveler or the person coming to New Zealand would have a passenger declaration about recent travel history, and this would be showing where the person has been to, whether the person has visited a high-risk area within 14 days before coming to New Zealand. And on entering, you are required to present a day 01 test, negative test on arrival. You are supposed to self-isolate at home if you meet the requirements of people that are allowed to self-isolate at home. And also, before you enter the community, you are to return a final negative test. So this will be the public health protocols for the reopening of the border. Are you excited? Yes, of course I am. so much excited because our lives will start coming back to normal, and at the same time there's this mixed feeling because of this Omicron variant that just got announced a few days ago. So but a number of us here are vaccinated, and we don't just have to live in isolation because of COVID. We need to mix up with people in other parts of the world and carry on with life and start living our lives the way it used to be before the pandemic. So it's going to be a question of immune system and getting used to life with COVID pretty soon. So it's still your girl, Julia Chinelo, anytime, any day. Wait for more videos coming up on scholarships, because I stopped putting them out because with a closed border, telling people about scholarship to me didn't really make sense. So I will start up again about scholarship 2022 and opportunities here in New Zealand, Australia, and just being your out and about lady. I talk about anywhere else in the world again. Bye for now. See you in my next video.